Hello and welcome to this special broadcast. Thank you for joining us. If you're in the comments here, let us know where you're watching from. We have some big news here at Happs. It's a special day. You may have seen on social media or in your inbox some news about a fundraising round. And so we have with us two of the three Happs co-founders, Mark Goldman, our CEO, and David Newman. Let's bring them on here. Our co-founder and head of content. Guys, big congratulations. Also, of course, with us today, Pablo de la Hoya, our wonderful colleague here. And we'll be having some Happs creators joining us a little bit later with their reactions as well. Big congratulations to the founders in particular. Mark, David, how's it feel?
It feels fantastic. And I
amazing.
Really have to, my hat's off to Mark and our colleague who is too shy to be on the call, Drew Shepard, who led the effort on the fundraise. They did a spectacular job. Mark, I'm just so proud of you guys and so proud to be your co-founder partner.
David, as always, you are way too kind, my friend. You are such an important part of this whole thing, and it's a team effort. Everybody on screen, everybody who's just been working on this, the product and tech team who's such a critical part of this. It's just been spectacular. Not to mention our incredible community, which I'm very excited to bring into this broadcast as well, because really, at the end of the day, this is all about the community.
Absolutely. We've grown so attached to the community. There's so many people who've helped us. There's so many people, new relationships and friendships and professional collaborators that we've met through this platform, and we're doing it all for you guys. This is all about you. That's
Absolutely.
why we're so excited, is that we feel like we're building a platform that the community is excited to use, and we're building more features to it, and we're improving every aspect we can think of about it, often with the guidance of the community members who make suggestions to us and let us know how it's going and how we can improve.
Absolutely. So well said. Guys, I think we should go over the basics. How much money did you raise? Let us know some of the key investors here. Give us a little bit of the context and the backstory for those who may not have seen. Let's not bury the lead here, right? Let's talk about some of the big news.
Sure. Well, really excited to share. So we raised almost $5 million from a truly outstanding group of venture capital firms and individual investors. So the lead investor is a group called Bullpen Capital, and we have a phenomenal new lead investor. Her name is Ann Lai, and she's incredibly knowledgeable about this space, both the creator space and live streaming. She's been steeped in it for years. She's already brought tremendous knowledge that has helped us as we've been thinking through how to grow and improve the platform. And we couldn't be more excited to have her involved. We also got a couple of really big name other venture capital firms to participate. Crosslink Capital, which is a very successful venture capital firm with some major companies that they've backed. Goodwater Capital, which has an expertise in consumer products and technology, really top-notch firm. And then, our existing investor, Corazon Capital, who have been so spectacular to work with. Phil Schwartz will continue on the board. By the way, Anne will join the board, so we're really thrilled to have her now sitting at the table with us, figuring out the game plan going forward. And then we've got some incredible individual investors. Not only some of the leading venture capitalists who have put their own personal money in, but also a new investor, Bengali Kaba, who used to be the head of growth for Instagram and the head of product for Instacart. And he immediately just dove in and started to bring some tremendous expertise to the table with us. And so, what I'm trying to convey is that this is not just a money round of investment, but we've gained a tremendous amount of knowledge and expertise in this process as well. So we feel incredibly blessed, very well positioned to execute on the vision and the strategy that we have for the company, and ultimately to make this, the home base for this incredible community of creators to grow and prosper as we go forward.
Amazing. Well said. Good summary here. Just want to acknowledge all those in the comments here. Congratulations to you. Congrats for the community support. We're doing this together. We're making it here on Happs, and we couldn't do it without you. So we really appreciate it. Even if we don't have time to read every single one here today, we will just offer our gratitude to you all. David, what does this mean? Do you want to talk about, what this represents for the Happs company and platform?
Well, I think we just crossed over from a sort of fledgling, insecure kind of startup to something that's got really considerable capital and major investors behind it to help us build it. I think in the first phase, Mark will do a better job of describing it from a business standpoint than I would. But in the first stage, we're sort of proving ourselves. And thanks to the reaction of this community to the product and to what we're trying to do in terms of building this community and building the collaborative tools, I think we sort of proved it. We sort of proved that there's a lot of potential in this. And of course, when you prove that, then the big checks start to get written. And that's what's happened. That's the way I would say it. But Mark, how would you describe it?
I think that's well said, David. And I think as this community knows better than anybody, it's been a challenging ride. We were incredibly gratified that people decided to join in and become a part of this. As everybody knows, it taxed us to our limit. We were able to kind of hold it together. And from what we were able to demonstrate, we were able to raise this round of funding. And a big part of the point of this is to now really improve the infrastructure of the platform, the usability of the platform, so that hopefully you all will continue to grow and prosper by using it. And will also attract a whole, wider group of creators that you guys can collaborate with, and that can add new voices and vitality to the platform as well. So, it was a wild ride for sure. It's certainly not over, but it's definitely gratifying to be able to demonstrate it through the last phase and to raise this round and now be well positioned to execute on the vision going forward.
Mark, as you were talking, and you really, I think, did a nice job of conveying the emotion that we felt here on the team about this. And, I just want the community members to know, as a startup, of course, that we were undertaking something really huge to start a platform like this. And believe me, you have no idea. If someone was having a technical problem at 3 a.m. in Saudi Arabia with our platform, it was anguish to us. We were just, all of us, everybody on the engineering team, the tech team, the creative team, the community team, we all, bled a little anytime anybody was having a problem, anytime any glitch came up, anytime somebody was, even if somebody was getting bullied on the platform or something like that. We took it seriously. We did everything we could. And we really appreciate the patience that the community had and the supportive kind of vibe that they gave us. They understood this was a startup. They understood that we have technical things we have to overcome. And they stood by us. They gave us constructive suggestions and input. We took that, we kept improving. And now what's so exciting about this round of funding is we can really attack some of the big things to make this thing super reliable and to improve the features and to give you, our beloved community members and users, what you want and need to succeed.
So well said.
So well said, David. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Sure.
And without further ado, we'd love to bring in on screen some of our creators here, the center of our community. Guys, let's get you up on screen here. We have with us four incredibly talented folks here: Olivia Ty, the musician; Chantal TV, the travel broadcaster; Bobby Bicker, the artist; and Chris Gales, musician as well here. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today, each of you. We're really grateful that you made time for this.
Anytime.
Thank you
Wonderful.
for
And
having us.
congratulations, guys. Thank you for having us. Woohoo, champagne.
Yeah, round of applause. Right? Such a big news,
I
very
think that's the
exciting.
first feature. That's the first feature we've got to figure out how to do, is to do a group champagne toast, or and
Oh,
share
we got
champagne
we
through
got
this
coffee
platform.
though.
Oh, yeah, we got Max. Yeah.
Those Happs mugs looking
Someday.
good,
So true.
Maybe the next item of swag is a Happs champagne glass that Chantal can find for us in Paris somewhere at a nice,
Exactly.
there's a name for a glass shop in French, and I don't know how you call it, but if we could, we'll make that arrangement for next time.
Exactly. Delivery of champagne to all the creators. No.
Seeing some,
We find a
yes, some-
sponsor.
Champagne.
Let's get the
Here's the
sponsor.
words.
Champagne. Yeah.
Exactly. Mark, speaking of creators, we have some other big news here that we should probably share with the community, since Chantal mentioned sponsorships. Do you want to tell everyone what that is?
I would be thrilled to tell everybody what that is. So as part of this, guys, we really want to make this, as I said, the home base for all of you guys, and a place where you can come and build your business. And in order to support you in doing that, we're going to waive the monthly sponsorship fee that we take for all of our creators. And so we're hoping that really is an incentive for the community to give you guys more sponsorships through the platform, knowing that all of the money, excluding the fees that Apple takes, of course, which everybody's been talking about, and but excluding those, that all of the money goes to you guys. And for the incredible work that you're doing. And we really hope that helps us quickly build up a base of recurring revenue for all of you guys, and makes it easier for you guys to keep doing the incredible work you're doing.
That's
Wow,
great.
amazing. That is so fantastic. And also because on the other markets, they start to give good deals. So sponsorships, my friends, here on the Happs.
Yes.
Let's plug it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That is great.
Yeah, that is
Amazing.
great news for us creators, because yes, it's like now you get investment. You're like sharing is caring, as I say. That's my motto. Sharing is caring. So now you get, the investors. You're sharing with us creators, but we are blessed to be part of this community. I mean, and having faith. That's what I kept telling people that had doubts joining Happs. Have faith, because everything is beta. In the beginning is beta. We still are in that stage. And when people complain about things, it's slow, but now I'm sure, I know that you have hired more in your team, so the team is getting bigger. And with the investment, that means that the team is going to get even bigger. And Pablo and Peter is not going to, split in 100 ways for them. They've been like awesome. But that's what I love about Happs. You guys are like with every question and every email so responsive, and to have the founders just show up, say hello in broadcast, it doesn't happen, right? So you guys are one of a kind. Anywhere out there in social media, I tell you, because I've had a lot of experience, and we feel heard, right? So if you feel loved and you feel heard and you get the feedback, and straight away you make changes. So whatever we need, you have made that happen. And I know I have like faith, and I've said from day one, I mean, like for 3 months I did not sleep. I felt like one part of the team. People thought I'm working for Happs, but because I want people to join, I know how amazing this app is, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. And without our help, it's not going to get there. So we all have to do our part to make this platform grow, because it's free, guys, and you can monetize, you can grow, and you can showcase your work or whatever, spread the whatever message you have to with the world. But look, I'm amongst these amazing creators, which I know from different platforms, but I love you guys. I love you, and I'm like honored to be part of this community. Thank you so much.
It's awesome, Bobby. You're the best.
That means a lot.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you.
Yes, I completely agree. And now that that platform, I don't think exists anymore, this is way better. Happs is just a million times better.
Wow, you're so sweet, Olivia. We love
Very
you
nice.
guys. Seriously, I mean, truthfully, this is the reason why we're working so hard and so gratified by this announcement, is because it really gives us the opportunity to give back to you guys commensurate with what you guys have given to us and to everybody who's part of this community. So we just couldn't be more pleased to be able to do this. And just speaking very honestly, we had very limited resources. We were stretched beyond compare. Peter and Pablo have done just an outstanding job of working with you guys and
Amen.
making sure that they hear you and reflect back to us the issues, and that they also look after our community guidelines and make sure that this is a safe and friendly place for you guys to do your work. But there's more people behind us than that. I mean, Drew, who I really wish could have been on this broadcast, has put, I can tell you, countless hours into this, his heart and soul into this. Adam Cobb, Brett Walker, Bartek Starkey, who you guys don't know, who's a designer, and now some new members. Pete, who's our new CTO, and we're just hiring a really talented engineer, Megan, who's joined our team. And so, everybody is just, excited to be a part of this. And I think you guys will see some significant improvements over the next 3 to 6 months now that we have some resources to invest. We've always known what we needed to do. We were just limited in our ability to do it. And so we've got an amazing plan. It's been really heavily worked out over the last couple of months as we've gone through this process, and we're ready to make it happen at this point. And we're excited to see what it does to take you guys and the work that you guys are doing to the next level. Be patient with us as we go through these 3 to 6 months. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but just know that we now have the resources and it's going to happen. And this is just going to keep getting bigger and better. And hopefully the fact that we've waived our split of the sponsorship fees will make it also more financially appealing to you guys as well, to keep using the platform and keep growing what you're doing here.
Mark, when I heard you say all those different people, that are on our team, as many of you guys out there know in the community, it's not Mark and my first rodeo. We had the privilege of working together before, and I got to tell you, I've never worked with a greater group of people than the team we have here at Happs. It's just.
I have to say, I knew I would do it, but I did forget one member, Mikey.
Mikey! My God, that's not
an
fair.
unsung hero and a quiet assassin behind the scenes. So I wanted to make sure that I got his name in as well.
Yes,
he has a secret life as a he has a secret life as an actual superhero, but we can't really talk about it.
Exactly.
And then of course, I should also give a nod to Lucia, who, you know, has the Happs team member badge and is absolutely a part of the team, even though she's not a full-time person on the team. But talk about somebody who lives and breathes this.
She's what the British call legend. She's a legend.
She is a legend, exactly. We love her to death.
Indeed. That's amazing. We're going to do a quick restart and throw this headline on screen again for folks who may have missed it. Stay with us here in the comments. Just a minute. You'll need to